Hey, what's up everyone, it's Rob Stark, and this video is going to be on how to use Bull. Alright, Bull is a short-range brawler who has lots of health and can deal devastating damage when up close, but he often struggles to get close enough to the enemy to do so. With Bull, since his range is so short, it's honestly really important to be able to strafe and dodge enemy shots well as learning how to advance up the map through bushes and or behind walls. He's really best at gaining trophies in Heist and Showdown, although there are a few maps in Bounty and Smash and Grab that he's go on, and I'll get into all of those later. Now I'm going to have his stats up on the side. It's kind of boring to talk about them, so I'm just going to leave them there for maybe 10 or 15 seconds, and if you want to screenshot them, feel free, up to you. Alright, and then as far as his Elixir, I'd probably just upgrade his health and damage. I really wouldn't put much into his super. There's really not much point in it. Honestly, you don't use his super to kill enemies very often, which is all upgrading his super would help you do. Honestly, maybe put a little more into his health and damage, but it's really up to you. It doesn't matter that much. Okay, now let's get into why I think Bull is really good in Heist. Honestly, Bull is very good in Heist and underrated. His high health and damage combined with his super allow him to get close to the safe on offense and distract and kill enemies while his teammates are able to deal massive damage to the safe. He's also good at killing enemies trying to get close to the safe on defense. Alright, so in the beginning of the game, if you're on offense, you need to find opportunities to charge up your super. The best opportunities are honestly if the enemy team has a Bull or a Primo and they're trying to attack your teammates, but otherwise you can charge up your super either through getting a bunch of chip shots and then healing up and retreating and then trying again, or through a suicide run. Now the key on a suicide run is to try and dodge shots and stay alive as long as possible. And you're not trying to push all the way up to the safe, but you're really trying to get to a grassy area where you can shoot enemies and hide and then shoot them, unless your teammate does have their super. And if you're not getting your super charged up to around 2/3 at least, it probably wasn't worth it to do a suicide run, as it really takes too much time for Bull to get back up the map again. Now when you do have your super, you only want to use it when your teammates are nearby and able to push up with you. In general, you also try to want to wait until your teammates have their super. In Heist, it's really important to just do 1 or 2 overwhelming pushes as opposed to multiple small pushes. And part of the reason for that is it's really much easier to do big pushes as opposed to doing multiple pushes and putting a lot of pressure on the enemy. And when you do charge in with your super with Bull, most of the time you really want to just focus on killing the enemy. That way your teammates can stay alive longer and shoot the safe longer. I mean, for instance, if you have a cult on your team, he's able to stay alive for 10 seconds shooting the safe, he's going to be able to do a ton of damage. But if you don't see any opportunities to really kill the enemy as you charge in, definitely just go and shoot the safe while you have the chance. And just as a general note, a Bull, if the safe has around 20-25% health and you have your super as a Bull, you can probably kill it by yourself. But I would still try and wait for your teammates to be able to go in unless time is running out. It's going to be much easier with your teammates going in because Bull can still be killed while he's charging in, so you never know if you'll be able to get all your shots off. Alright, and then if you're on defense with Bull, in the beginning of the game, it's really important. You just want to try and hide and not let the enemy hit you and build up their super. But if the enemy does try and start to get close or try and kill your teammates up close, or just gets close to the safe, it's going to be your job to try and stop them and kill them. Bull's main job on defense in Heist is to just stop enemies from getting close to the safe, and then not let them build up their super. Okay, now let's talk about Showdown. Bull is actually pretty good in Showdown. He's probably a top 5 brawler here. You can definitely push him up pretty high in Showdown. And the key for him in Showdown is you really want to take advantage of all the bushes and all the walls and use that to allow you to get close to the enemy. Definitely don't chase people as he's really not able to with that short range. Even if you try, he's not going to be able to do a lot of damage. Really just want to try and hide and gain Elixir gain as much Elixir as you can and just hide in bushes, and you really got to be patient in Showdown. Depending on your Elixir, you can probably push him up to around 250 trophies, maybe a little more, maybe a little less. Alright, and then Bull and Smash and Grab. He's honestly not that great in Smash and Grab. You'd probably rather have like a Shelly or a Nita instead of a Bull most times. because he's not really a great gem carrier. If he does pick up any gems, he's likely to just give them to the enemy. As for him to really kill any enemy, he has to be close to them. So in general with Bull, try not to pick up any gems if you use him in smash and grab. Your job is really going to be to just flank the enemy and sort of hide in bushes, and you really want to gank and kill their enemy like backliners, the people in the back, as they should be easy matchups for you and you should be able to kill them pretty easily. But if the enemy does drop gems, that can be, you're fine to pick it up and use your super to escape if you have to. If you do use him in smash and grab, he's actually good in Bone Box. I would use him there, and then he's not bad on Hard Rock Mine. Alright, and then in Bounty, he's really good on a couple maps, but otherwise I probably wouldn't use him. I mean, same strategy, you want to hide in bushes and sort of gank people, and then you can use your super to escape away. He's really good in Snake Prairie, he's good in Outlaw Camp, and he's okay in Terracotta Square. Alright everyone, hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching and catch you next time.